Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them choppers cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hit me some. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and burgers, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the LA Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Inside the 10. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
They'll run with Hall. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Breece Hall with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Here's McCarthy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
You're not.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Nico Collins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are once again back in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 2.
Niners 14. Chargers 12.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This now a 3rd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
He was taken down by before.
A full burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Niners' 32-yard line.
2nd and 5. They go play action here. Purdy. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Pass knocked away by Drake Jackson. You look at this Niner defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Running left, Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. Second and 14. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone. and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
It's now 4th down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
And the 49er 1st down.
To the air with McCarthy. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 35. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
But the running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking to throw McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while they hurt their team, they won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he stopped immediately there. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Now Purdy. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
30, he's going to shift them around into something else. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Purdy on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It's the first catch of the game for Cobb, but he's got a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back to throw now on first down. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Cooper Kupp from 6 yards away. And the 49ers are able to add on to that lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. You don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go around.
What's up?
And now they'll shift things around. Again, it's Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Back, 21.
Play action. Now Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He got that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This one left side caught by Collins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Paul want to give up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here now, 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, McCarthy.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Arroyo, an 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Purdy.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Purdy now to throw.
And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here's McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
And Tommy Adebawore, the one who got in there for the sack.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Down the left sideline. He's in the space past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. He's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
And the defense says they have it. They do. 1 play into the ball game, an early turnover.
But give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Purdy from his own end zone.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Will Johnson.
And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Your goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Back to throw. McCarthy.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And that'll keep this a 19-point game. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Purdy.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
just what they need, electric from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Get set. Get in. Watch your key. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mark Andrews with career touchdown number 70. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Santos now to add the PAT. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
31. Chargers 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with the 1st and 10.
Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Got a man. It's Collins complete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, He ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Another one caught by Collins.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. McCarthy going to throw again.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
To the air with McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Purdy. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. Mark Andrews.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running your football, high-percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 73 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They'll look to throw again. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
The Charger drive about to get going. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 2nd down in the yard.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They run once more with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right at the line of
3rd down and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Will Johnson. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And Tommy Adamare picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Yeah, he'll find Hall. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Mike Green. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Here comes 2nd down. Purdy. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
They got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy to throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll be upended at the 43 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Here's Purdy to throw.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
And the 49ers are going to have it here just past the 25.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
49er first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Here's McCarthy. That's complete. Lambert Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Yeah, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the...
And this will be caught at the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy now to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Officer. 118. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy with one final shot here. And a little bit of a consolation prize here. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for San Francisco, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.